Hello. We're waiting on Santana. Santana Amoy. Where is she? Waiting for you. I'm not seeing your face. Where is your face, oh? Hello, hello, hello. Why can't I see your face? Hold on. Hold on. You have to see with we. We're new quality to this thing, yeah? You have to see with we. If after 7 minutes,
Hi, Chrissy.
girl, but we just laugh first. You know, so we have to laugh.
Oh, listen, but too much excitement. Too much excitement for this one night.
One,
Too much things happen.
remember about yesterday. But
We'll just keep that
are we
between us
already?
now.
We not take life too serious. It is what it is. It is
It
what it
really
is.
is.
Like, what can we do? Like, what we can do?
Not a
Nothing.
thing, my love.
Listen,
But yeah,
and
I'm happy to be here though. Finally.
finally, jeez, all right. So let's see. I don't see anybody saying, "Okay, I'm here."
Check in,
I don't know.
everybody. Check in. Check in the six of you guys.
Yes, sir. You sound like a YouTuber. Wait, hold on.
Checking in.
Taps
Taps and
and
roses.
roses. Taps. You know, so we're going to about this life. My side, my side, my side. Come my side, my side. Double panic what?
Who get it, get it.
But yeah, I don't see anybody saying I'm. So if you're seeing me looking down, I'm looking at the computer.
Okay, no problem.
So I don't see anybody saying, "Oh, I'm here." Now she's here. Now she's here.
Hey,
Now she's here. Oh, you know, some other me Disney something.
Disneyland. Festive.
Girl, me not gonna wear it again.
Festivities.
But yeah, we're happy to be here. For so Nash is here. I'm not sure you're seeing anybody else. How many person can you see?
Nobody.
All
Nobody
right, that's
else.
fine.
Nobody
That's
else.
fine. We good. We good over here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm seeing 7 people.
Okay.
It's saying that 7 people is online.
Well,
If you
that's
see
good.
me, yeah, if you see me, sniffling, wiping my eyes, Mia keeps saying minimals. Oh, Mia! Hey, Mia! Yes, it's Minnie. You want me to send it for you?
I'm pretty sure Mia won't say no. So just send it and done.
All right, so If anybody is here, I see 7 people, so let me talk. Auntie Cindy, they're here, of course, of course. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you Auntie Cindy. Thank you Nash. I don't know who else is here. Maybe they like to be silent listeners, and that's fine. Thank you so
I'm
much
that
for being
person.
here. If
I'm
you're
like
from,
that.
yeah, me too. Not even comment something.
Just watch.
So if you're from my channel, thank you for being here. This is Amoy Santana. We call her Amoya. um, we go way back, way back. Um, less than junior choir days.
Hmm?
Way
What you
back
saying?
from before junior choir days.
Listen to me, man. From literally from day one.
From day
Literally
one.
day one.
From day
Not a lot
one.
of people can say that, you know.
True.
Not a lot
That's
of people
true.
can say they're still friends with persons who they grew up with. You understand? So it's a
Right.
blessing. It really is.
And we can use that and talk about the entire life.
Listen, you know, realize me not start the conversation, you know.
We're not
Me
going
not
into
starting
it.
it. Because you know,
But
going to end
yeah,
tonight.
we've known each other for a long time, and
Yeah.
so we have now we grew up and we turn big people, and we transition like first off, I never saw myself living outside of Jamaica. I didn't want to live outside. Like it wasn't a dream for me. You know, like some people that say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't wait to leave." That was never me. Um, I keep saying it like, look at me, like look at you.
For
It's
real.
3 years, so it's 3 years now that I
And it's not
leave.
like you're gone down the road, you know. You're all the way. All the way how much hours before, yeah, before us, yeah. Ahead of us.
To put it into context, it is 8:12 a.m. Sunday morning. Yeah.
So,
so yeah. So we just here. We started YouTube. Oh, and to say today is actually the first day that I posted on YouTube 1 year ago.
oh, really? It's your
Surprisingly,
anniversary. Wow, that's so
yes,
beautiful. That's
girl,
lovely.
had no idea. Had no idea.
Wow.
I just got up and said, but you have videos. You have
Mm-hmm.
videos in your phone because you're always taking videos everywhere you go. Why not just post? And that's what
For
I
real.
did. And
Yeah.
that's just it. So yeah. And
Look
then
at
no
you
Maya
now, a
came
whole year
on.
afterwards. Like
Yeah.
you have a lot of content on your page, you know. A
Yeah. I
lot.
realized. But
Yeah.
yeah, I try. It's hard, but you try. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is Maya. So I was trying to give my little introduction of her, but now I'm going to give her chance to speak. So just introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, peeper. I am Moya. A lot of persons know me as Santana.
Hello, Kena.
If you're from my page, then hey guys. If not, then
Hi.
hi, nice to meet you. But yeah, as Christina said, we basically grew up together. I was also from Jamaica, and believe me when I tell you, I never once had like an idea that okay, I'd be living elsewhere. But even if I was thinking, okay, I'd live in the US or a small island, Christy, not for a split second would I have thought that I'd be in England today.
Japan.
Listen, England, you know,
England. Oh my
when I
god.
think about
I
England, the
I
first thing I
always
think about
loved
is
the
just
England though,
rain.
I always
Hmm?
loved England. I always loved the England. Always.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see myself living outside of Jamaica, but I've always loved England. Always. Because I love the accent.
Oh, the accent, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the accent is good, but I mean, I've always thought about the weather. And the rain just made me sad. Growing up, seeing rain just always made me so
Oh.
sad.
Oh
But
no.
I think yeah, I've grown into adapting to the weather because you really have no choice. If you see the sun in the morning for 5 minutes, that's just it. Count your
Oh
blessings. We're going back
gosh.
to rain in the afternoon. Mm-hmm.
So it's
But
always
yeah, it's
raining and
good.
it's always cold?
Yes, all well since I've been here, because I came like in September.
Mm.
So since I've been here, I'm coming right in the brink of winter. So yeah, we've been cold.
I saw
Waiting on
somebody
summer to
that so
come.
there's somebody on my page who he's from England. I have no idea who he is, but he always interacts with me.
Yeah.
And like when I talk about like the weather and something over here, he's like always saying that they don't have, they seldom have like we can say, oh, we have summer, like a long period of summer. Like no.
Mhm.
So he's like, I must be grateful for the weather over here. Kim is here. So yeah. So he's like saying that it's always cold over in England.
Yeah.
Like most times cold. Wow. So like Japan now. So yeah, we're talking. We are not, no, nothing is really set in stone. We're just going to talk. So we have some questions, yes, we have some things that we can answer. But also, people, if you have questions, you can put them in the comments. We're looking.
Yeah, we're
Anything at
looking.
all, you can ask us. We are just here to just talk. We, as I said, we leave our country, we gone to different countries, and as I said, when I started YouTube this time, this day last year, I had no clue really what. I just said it's something though that has always been in my mind. Like, why not? You've been doing videos. Actually, I have a video, Maya.
Chrissy, you've been doing videos from a long time.
Maya, I'm going to send you the link to a video
Remember
that
dance
has
videos
maybe
and them
800
stuff?
and something views that is on YouTube. I cannot access the page though because it's
Is it a
from,
dance video? Is it a dance video?
no, it was
Or
when we
some
went
skit?
to, when we went to a church in, where's Fullersfield.
Oh,
You
please
remember
send me the link. A
girl?
concert, right?
Girl, yes.
Send me the link.
Maya, niggas, I'll send it to you. But yeah, I heard that say you're there, broad. Oh, Troy's here. Hello, Troy.
Hi,
Nice to
Troy.
have you. Nice to have you, Tishan. So that
Kim
is, oh,
White
Tishan is over here in Japan.
is your side.
Yeah, Tishan is over here in
Okay.
Japan. So yeah. Um as I said, we're just gonna have conversation. We decided to start YouTube, and why not? Like, why not document it? Like sometimes you have your phone, you do videos, and your phone full. Your
Why?
phone full. Like, why not? Why not just, okay, fine. Let me just do this thing, document it. It stays on the interwebs for
It
a
does.
long time, and you can
Mm-hmm.
always go back. You can always
It's
go
just like
back
a
and look at.
journal.
It's
It's
like,
like
that's
a
what I, yeah,
journal,
like
like a literal
journaling my
journal.
way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it came to me, like I've always thought about lives. Of course, you see how long we take to come on here because we're new to the thing, but no problem, we're here, right? So we just going to have conversation. As I say, if you have questions, you can ask us anything at all as it relates to leaving Japan, leaving Jamaica, coming to Japan, leaving Jamaica, coming to UK. Also, Maya will be doing videos separately, right, Maya? You have videos that you want to do.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
talking about how to move or what you can expect and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, we're just going to have a conversation. Um, you want us to start with, where can we start? Why?
Yeah, let's start with why. Yeah, I
Why?
think I think everybody, like most persons, wonder why.
Why?
So yeah, we can start with the why.
All right, so go, Maya. You start. Why did
So
you? Why did you leave Jamaica to go to the UK?
so I've been a radiographer for, well, at that point it was almost 5 years, and I figured,
Mm,
no, it was 5 years, and I made a plan when I first started out in my career. I'm giving myself 5 years where I'm
mm.
working, and I'm giving myself room to grow, and after that, you continue growing in different
Yeah,
avenues. Yeah.
different avenues.
Yeah, so I had the opportunity from before, but I decided, to just put it off because I wasn't sure. I
Mm,
wanted to have a better understanding of who I am as a person and also as a professional. Yeah. And then I decided, you know what? On my fifth year, the opportunity presented itself again, and I decided why not.
Go for
So
it.
I mean, yeah, and I mean it's a bit more diverse in my profession, so it's now giving me a chance to grow. I'm now able to travel more freely, girl. Can't wait
Girl,
until winter gone. But
girl.
yeah, I'm able to travel more freely, and naturally, the financial aspect is a factor. You understand? So
Of
it's reasons
course.
like those why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And since I've been here, there has been no regret just yet, and I'm grateful. And I just pray that it continues that way.
Hi, Monique. Monique, there you know.
Hi,
Big up
Monique.
yourself. Oh, pardon me. Let me just put this out. If you see me wiping my eyes, it's pollen season. So yeah, this is still going on. I got allergies and thingy thingy thingy. So yeah, just wiping my eyes just to get rid of the little wipe. So yeah, continue, Moya. Sorry.
So I see Anna asking why was the process hard.
Oh no, I think there
Um,
was one before. There was
there was.
Kim. Kim had one before Kim.
Oh, I'm not seeing Kim on. Oh, what do you miss about Jamaica the most?
All right, sorry. So we're going to get to
Oh,
that. All right.
that is
So
the other section. Yes,
yeah,
dear, we're
yeah, that
coming to
is
you.
the. All right. So we're coming to you. All right. So Moya, you
hmm
finish? You finish with
Yeah,
your
the process.
wife?
Yeah, so the why that you so that was my why, and in answering Anna's
Mm,
question, um, the process for me it wasn't difficult because for my profession there are always job opportunities,
mm,
if you get what I mean.
that's good.
Even here, every minute you just see people, persons needed, radiographers needed. So
Mm-hmm.
and I also had a recruiter who made the process a bit smoother for me. So
Mm,
a lot of the points, so like I'm doing visa applications and those type of stuff that would have already been taken care
mm,
of. So
good,
the
good,
process
good.
was kind of smooth for me. Yeah.
Mm, okay. All right. So let me go now to my why. Unlike Moya, who she was in her career and she knew that okay, after 5 years, da 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 da, I'm a late bloomer. Not in not, I won't say in academics, but meaning that regarding opportunities and so forth, I literally told myself that I started achieving things late, right? No qualms with that because life happens. Several things happen. So when I decided to come to Japan, it was literally I love Twitter. I have to say this. I love Twitter so much. I was literally so before coming to Japan and working, I was out of a job for 3 years. 3 years, right? I was not working at all. Don't ask me how I survive, guys. I made it.
You did.
So yeah,
Definitely did.
definitely did. So out of a job for 3 years. Um, hey Kadeen, thanks for being here. Yeah, out of a job, wow, for 3 years. And you I was sick for a bit. I had knee issues and something. So that kind of set you back too
Oh
and
yeah, I remember that
everything.
for real.
Yeah, man. So I had that. And then after feeling better and something, I was like, okay, you need to find something. But then it's just like a series of events. You know them time there when you have things that happen one after the other and you get it, you don't get a break. So I just really wanted to just leave. I had no idea where I wanted to go. I just wanted to leave. And it's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny that this opportunity would come because I remember, I don't know, Maya, if you would have remembered, I don't know, maybe Sister Pat. Sister Pat. Pat Daly.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that she has always been saying to maybe she said it to me, she said it to other people. Why not try this opportunity? Like from younger time, so I even remember her saying that long time ago, but I was not interested in Japan any at all. Never. Remember that we know that Antonia came over on
Oh
this.
yeah, that's true.
It
Yeah.
was afterwards in Amaya I started putting
Yeah.
on it, but it's not the first that I've heard about opportunities like this. Sister Pat would normally take the paper to us. I remember suggesting it several times. I just was not interested. But anyways, as I
Mm.
said, I was on Twitter one up like 2019, and I was scrolling, and I just wanted some opportunity. I think I typed in work, working over or working abroad. I think that was the word. Those are the words that I typed in on Twitter, and then I just started scrolling based on that. And I saw it's from I don't remember the page, the name of the page, but anyways, I saw it. I clicked on it. It said teaching opportunity. First of all, I never wanted to do teaching any at all. I always said I would not. It's not something.
Never say
ap-
never.
Apart from VBS at church,
Yeah.
or being a counselor at camp, which is different, I never wanted to become a teacher. But anyways, I clicked on the link. It directed me. Zane is waving. Hi, Zane. Yes, yes, Kim. Teaching was a no-no for me that time. More exactly. So yeah, I was scrolling. I clicked on the link. It led me to a page on Google, and then I saw like three different links, right? There was a JET program. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I know about this. I know about the JET program, which of course I knew that it was. I think I heard about it. Yes, I think I heard about it before, that it was hard to get into. Anyways, I still applied. I saw the other one, which is the program that I'm on now, and then I saw another one also. Clicked on them, applied for this one. This process was easy. It led me to send me to an email to somebody. They called me, and I mean, not call. They sent me an email, and then that was it. The process started. Maya, even though it said Japan, you just apply for something, and you just you
You
apply
don't
for
really too
something,
think too deep. You just apply.
just applied. Okay, applied, send it off. People they've emailed me, okay, application, and it was just going smooth. I mean, I tell people from there to going forward to up to the time that I left, I had only one hiccup. I was like, all right, God, this look like a you. This look like a you,
Yeah.
because I had no hiccups. Just one little hiccup the month before I left, which would have been now
Mm-hmm.
February 2020. That was when I had a little hiccup, but everything else ran smoothly, and that is it. Like, me there. Um, Kim asked, what do you miss most about Jamaica? I don't know if you want to hear anything else as it regards that, people, you can just put it in the chat. But Kim, the next question was, Kim, what do you miss most about Jamaica? Girl, no matter with it.
We
Why?
love your belly, Kim.
Kim,
Kim will love your belly.
just thanks. Maya said it. Maya said it. The
Jamaican
food.
food.
I miss Khaleesi, because I don't know if she never
Naturally.
reached on here yet.
Yeah, why is she not here?
I don't know. Me not see her yet. But yeah. But I miss the food the
Can't leave
most.
out family.
The most. And then of course, my annoying little sister.
Hi. I'm going to tell her.
Yeah. So I miss family. I miss family, and I miss the food the most.
But
I
Chrissy,
don't
we
miss.
have to be grateful for the technology, because
Oh
imagine
gosh.
moving to the other side of the world, not having the opportunity to talk to them. However, even though there's a time difference, at least we know that we can video call.
Girl,
Imagine not having that
grateful.
opportunity.
40, 14 hours ahead. Suppose I had to wait until weekends to go to a phone booth. I couldn't survive. I couldn't
I would
survive.
not be here. I'm sorry.
I couldn't survive. Hi, Chris. Thanks for being here. That's my friend Chris.
Hi, Chris.
But yeah, could not survive. I couldn't make it. No,
Mm-mm.
no, if or but me just couldn't make it. Like, why? How? Kalisa just called me. Like, we talk in the morning. It's better to talk in the mornings.
Okay.
So yeah, it's better to talk in the morning. So for me, so like now, when I'm getting ready for work, between 7 and 8, that's when we talk the most. So we'll text there, but that's when we video call the most.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. That's it for that. Next, what is like working in a foreign country? Moya, all right. Go ahead, Moya. What is it like working in a foreign country?
So first off, the accent is very thick. So and I'm telling you this, I don't talk
In
like
it?
American, but every other patient that I have asked if I'm from America. I don't know
What?
why.
Really? At least they're not asking if I come from Africa.
No, trust me. I had a client one day who was like, "Oh, African people are so nice."
Big up yourself. All right, what are some of the cultural differences for both countries? Okay, thank you for that one. And I see you, yes, Kim, I see you. I want to hear about the culture shock. We definitely come into the culture shock, girl. Thank you. Go ahead, Maya.
What was the question again? Difference in
What's it
work.
like? What's it like?
It's I mean outside of like the language barrier.
Mm.
Yeah, so I it's just like more modernized technology for me. So everything is more advanced
Ooh.
and everything is like timed to the T. So in
Ooh.
Jamaica when it's raining, and you see it's raining, I'm not gonna go to work today because you're at work and you're on time. So that's one of the major differences. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. All right, so that's it. Anything else? Well, I guess if they have any specific things they want to ask
Yeah.
about the job, you
Yeah.
can ask. All right, so what's it like working in a foreign country for me? All right, every time people ask, I tell them. So this is Jamaica. Of course, we're over to the west. This is Japan. Over to the east, we're 14 hours ahead. They don't speak English. And yeah, totally different. This is how I put it every time. We're on two different ends of the spectrum. Like when I said different, I mean different. So of course, language is number one. Kim, that's a part of the culture shock. So things that I'm telling you about is going to be included in the culture shock. For me, as I said, I didn't have a plan. Oh, I'm going to Japan. Oh, I'm excited. I'm an anime fan. I
You
love this.
reach. Just reach. It's just reach.
I just wanted to leave Jamaica at the moment, right? So girl, I literally knew one word before coming to
What
Japan.
word was that?
Konnichiwa.
Oh,
And you know why I
what's
know
that?
konnichiwa means hello for anybody that doesn't know. The only reason why I knew konnichiwa was it was because I had to do like a demo lesson. I'll tell you what a demo lesson is. And I had to include something, even just a little bit to spice it up for when you're
Mm-hmm.
sending the videos to the people to just make them say, okay, she kind of interested in
Yeah,
a Japan.
yeah. Into it. Yeah.
So literally, I just said konnichiwa and went into what I was saying. But yeah, I knew one word before coming to Japan, and that was konnichiwa. No, when me say nothing else,
That was
me mean.
major though, for you to be going to another country where the language is completely opposite from what you're accustomed to. Chrissy,
I
wow.
think Chris cannot be tolerable. Just say gotta keep them. Thank you, Kadina. Gotta keep. All right. So yeah. Um. Um. What's it like? So the cultural difference makes it. All right. I want to say hard, but after a while, after you adapt, you use that word before, Maya. After a while, you get accustomed to. You're still learning, you're still learning things every day, new things, and you still have to grapple with the fact that okay, I'm just in a totally different country with different culture. So like, um, let's talk about culture shocks. I'm just gonna start. Let's try to talk about like small ones, for instance, right? Small ones. So you talk about the work time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, when Japan say the starting 8, okay?
Yeah.
8 o'clock. So for instance, let me give you a real life scenario. Real life scenario. My school starts at 8. I mean, classes starts 8:30.
So you don't
Classes
get to
starts
work at
8.
8. You don't get to school at 8:30. Classes start at 8:30.
Classes starts at 8:30, right? So on
Mm-hmm.
my schedule or schedule, it depends on how you say it, schedule, it says I'm supposed to be there from 8:15, right? So be there from 8:15. When I say the classes start at 8:30, I mean students are seated, they already have their books, they already have everything. So like
Wow.
5, so at 8:20, bell rings. And you see when that bell rings, everything that you were doing before, it stops. You stop that. So if you were, and then, all right, think of it as Japanese, they think of themselves as perfect, right? A perfect culture, perfect people. That's what they think of
They're
themselves.
orderly though.
So
That's one thing I can tell
very
you.
orderly, very
One
orderly.
thing I can tell you. I've observed your videos, Chrissy.
I give them that. I have to give them that, Moya. Like you cannot. Teaching in Jamaica as opposed to teaching in Japan. I've never taught in Jamaica, but we've been in the system, so we
Mm-hmm.
know. So as I say, 8:20, everybody has to stop what they're doing, run for your file because they have files for different subjects, and they gather everything that they're supposed to get for that subject, and they are seated in their seats. So 8:28, nobody should be standing. 8:28, you cannot be standing. You cannot ask to go outside to go to the bathroom. Nothing at all. You are sitting there and you're waiting for 8:30 to strike, for the bell to start, and then the teacher is coming. Sometimes they come a little bit before, but the teachers are there before 8:30 and in the class. And then they start with a greeting every day, every class. Start with a greeting and you get into it, right? Order, order,
Wow.
order, order. As I say, if for them, if they say 8:30, it means like a meeting. People are there half an hour before. People are literally there half an hour before. Nobody is late.
So
If you
it's
are
not
there
like
half
us.
an no, 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 no.
Uh,
Everyone is sitting there 8 o'clock in the room, and they're just waiting. And there's the person that is going to conduct the meeting, start the meeting. He's standing there from about 8:28, and he's
mm-hmm.
just waiting for the clock to strike 8:30, and then they just start talking.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that
I
is
can
one
appreciate
thing.
that.
Yeah, man. I actually like it. It make you know say hello, respect people time, respect
Yeah.
people time. All right. So that's one. Chris said, let me see if I'm missing out anything. What are some of the cultural differences? Cultural differences for Japan, of course, the language, the food. Um, Japanese people are not straightforward like Western world people, or let me just say Jamaican people. They're not straightforward. So they will be laughing. It's like, oh, we would be in class or somewhere, and something happens with somebody, and you have a little disagreement with somebody. You're going to say it. You did something to me, and I'm not pleased about it. I'm going to say it. Japanese people will not. First of all, if they have an issue with you, Maya, they are not going to tell you. They're going to talk to you, laugh with you. You're going to think everything is okay. They're going to go to somebody like the person who is supervising you, tell that person, then that person comes to you and tell you. You will never
Wow.
know. Yeah.
Wow.
uh, Let me give an example. Let me
Wow.
give real life. So when I
What are
just
you
came,
saying
as
to
I said,
me?
in 2020, when I just came, I was in high schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was in high schools. Everybody have them desk. You have your desk, but the teacher, of course, the teachers' desk are close. They're right beside each other. So I was beside this Japanese man, of course, Japanese man, and I don't remember what subject he taught, but my bag, they respect their space. Yes, them share the bad. Yes, them share the Chris. So
Here, Andreen.
everybody,
Here, Andreen.
what she say? What she say? What did she say? That's Yeah. So my bag. So all right. So this is your desk. You see the edge of your desk, Moya. The edge of your desk. This is your
Mm-hmm.
desk. This is the edge of your desk. It is right beside the other person's desk, right? But if you have something on your desk, it doesn't reach over to the other person's desk. Like it not touch over there. It can happen sometimes, right? You just put
Yeah.
on something and it just reach over there. No.
Mhm.
Your little desk, you work with your desk.
Wow.
I mean, this is not just for old people or older people or in the work. That's how it is even with your personal things as students. I'll tell you about another instance. Next, as I said, I was sitting there. I don't know how my bag or something reached on the other. No, I was eating something, yes. And I put it in the man's bin. So like almost everybody has their own bin right
What?
beside their desk.
What?
Yes, because
Okay. Okay.
you don't use people's property, which in a way, you can accept
You
that,
can borrow a
right?
pen or something sometime.
No, 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 no. No.
So if you leave your
Every
pen, you get knocked.
everybody has their own things and you have to have your own things. So I put the sweetie packet into the man's his bin, right? And I think I left to go have lunch and someone come back. I realized the Japanese teacher of English, we call them JTE, so Japanese teacher of English, he came to me and he said to me, because of course they would speak a little English because they are helping you in the classroom. He said, don't next time, he said next time, don't put your paper in someone else's bin, because he was saying like the man was complaining, like he was a bit upset. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Like, really, I didn't realize because he has his own like over to my left, and I had mine on my right. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, I put it in there. The man literally went to somebody else to tell them that I put my rubbish in his bin. Yeah, that is it. Like, that's how they are. Like, my things, I use my things, you use your things. And
And
it,
if
it
you don't
happens
have it, you
even
just
in
do
class,
without.
Tomaya. It happens even in class. Two people,
Yeah.
they're friends, they're friends in class. And maybe, the pencil, what it's the pencil that we use where we push down the top. That's what
Pen
they
pencil.
normally like. We call it pen pencil. Yeah, that's what they normally use. And just you have to put in the points in there. You have to put in
Mm-hmm.
and if that is finished, and I saw it before, and like a little girl asked the other one if she can get one, and she literally told her no, and she had a entire pack,
Wow.
and she did not give her. It's her friend, I mean,
Mhm.
it's her friend. So yeah, those are
Wow.
just some of the little things. I call it, well, may I just say little? I am going to say little, but to them that's a big thing. So that's one other thing. Anything else you'd like to comment on, Moya, about
To me, that's not
culture?
a little thing, though, you know. To me, that's major.
It's major. It's major.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because, like,
to us, it's little. To me, like
mm,
I'm saying, like it's a little pen to
you
your
being
friend.
major.
I'm going to lend you my pen. So if I have
Yeah,
two,
that's
three,
deep,
four,
though. That's very deep. Because
yeah.
in doing that, it eliminates, sometimes you talk to some
Moya,
people, if
hold
you
on. Monicia said that's big hypocrisy. Monicia, thank you so much because this is what I use every day. I tell them Japanese people are hypocrites. They
yeah,
are.
mom,
Thank you,
hey,
Monicia.
Monicia Warren. Monicia active man.
Yes, yes. So go on,
Monicia
Moya.
well
Sorry.
active. What
Big
was I
up
gonna
yourself.
say?
Culture.
I'm getting old enough, so I might forget what I'm gonna say, and I think
All
I
of
forgot a while ago.
the good thing is we don't look our age, darling.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, go on.
Mhm.
And Jean still took on the garbage bin
Still stuck.
something.
Yes, I'm saying, sometimes you have an issue with somebody and you address them and they take it out of proportion. So in doing that, it kind of eliminates it. But when you look from a deeper perspective, and if I'm going to look at you and say you're my friend, and if I cannot speak about something with you, that says a lot about, like, to me, it says a lot about our union,
Same,
But
same,
then
same.
that is how cultures differ.
That is how cultures differ. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so let's see what we're missing. If we miss anything, somebody. Oh, wait. Before we get to Anna, is the food tolerable? All right, let's go right there. Food. Oh, no. Before that, what age group do you teach? Okay, so when I just came, I was in high school. High school starts from 14, 14, 14 to you have 3 years of high school. So how the system set up over here? You have you have like kindergarten, you have elementary school, which is from age 5 to age 11 thereabouts, right? And then they come to junior high school, right? They come to junior high school. So as I said, I was in high school first. They have 3 years in junior high school, and then they have 3 years in high school, and then they go off to university or wherever. They have options. You don't have to go to high school.
What?
Yeah, yeah, but it's not really a good thing, really. Like in if your family like have a business, you can go and work in your family business, but it's not mandatory that you have to go. Yeah. So I you have high school. I was in after that. After I left those high schools, I went to a junior high school and an elementary school. So I was teaching at both, and then after that, yeah, but there's several schools since we come here. So now I'm in junior high school. Um, yeah. So the school year just ended actually. So I'm on spring break. So the school year just ended. Thursday, which is what? No, Sunday for me. School year ended Thursday, and no, the new school year will begin April 10th. So yeah, not like Jamaica. That's another thing too.
See,
Yeah.
mm,
So I teach age group is about 11 to 14. 11 to 14 age group. Next. Oh, Maya don't teach. Maya work with everybody. Food tolerable. Japanese food. So the main food from Japan is sushi. I don't like raw food. Like my food should be cooked. Yeah, I don't like raw food. Um, would I say it's tolerable? I don't like many Japanese food. I do not like sushi. Um, anything that has to do with raw things, like why? Your food must cook, man. Cook the food, season it. That's another thing. But yeah, you have some things that are tolerable. Um, I like takoyaki, which is they call it, the name is like in translation octopus balls. So
Lord, call it takoyaki, man. Let me wonder. No, so
so
what though?
it's it's like butter. So it's like flour and them something there. Then you put it, octopus is placed inside the middle and then it fried. So it's nice. I like that. I actually
Like
like that.
crunchy.
No, not
What's the
crunchy.
flavor?
It's like dumpling. Like it has a dumpling. Chris, yes. Yeah, for octopus, what she? But yeah, it's
Andrew.
not crunchy. It's like flour. So you're going to taste the flour, and it's like in a way, think about fritters. Think about fritters, but it's just shaped in a ball, and it has the octopus in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll leave you to it. What else you eat that is interesting?
Interesting. All right. No, let me not touch on not snacks. So food. So all right, ramen.
Okay, when you finish.
People, people, what you call ramen or what we have in that little bag there that we call ramen. That is just bag noodle. Okay, in
What
Jamaica,
you
that is
call it?
not. It's not. It's ramen. Like yeah, you can't say oh I'm going to heat up a little bag of noodles, but that is not what ramen is over here. Okay,
What is ramen,
ramen
Laramie?
Do I? Can I show? Okay, ramen is soup in a bowl. So
Okay.
if you mention to somebody that I'm going to a ramen shop, it's a soup in a bowl. So it has the noodles, it has the soup, but it also has other things.
Egg.
It can be
Egg and
pork,
stuff.
beef, egg. Yes, egg,
Yeah.
boiled
I like Japanese
eggs.
food.
Do you have a picture? Can you show? Because I'm using the computer. If you can show one of those, so it incorporates all those lovely things, and then seaweed can be in there too. And as I said, pork, beef, uh, dumplings, gyoza.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my
gyoza.
God. I love dumplings.
You like gyoza? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. That is ramen. That is what ramen is.
And you want your egg with a little drain in the middle, right, Chrissy?
Monique, when you hear me say lovely, that does not necessarily mean that I think they are lovely. Okay, my love.
I think that's Monisha, but we'll see.
Amonicia?
She ups,
Oh,
you know.
sorry.
She ups,
Maybe.
man.
Yes, yes, Chris. You have been eating low budget ramen.
Chrissy, I don't like this on myself.
So yeah, that is what ramen is. Interesting food. Lord, I should have it's because I don't get up every day and buy like Japanese food. I don't remember them, but let me see. There are things though that people would be iffy iffy about. Like I guess no, sushi is big. Sushi is big in Jamaica. You know, people can go to East Japanese and you can try sushi. Um, eel, eel. I've had eel over here. It's kinda. Let me. Have you ever had eel, Moya?
Never
No.
will. Never will either. Chrissy, you eat frog and them thing there?
No, I've never
Okay.
had. I've never had frog, and I don't think I'll have frog.
Because we know how, because we used to them.
Yeah.
Oh. I went to a
But
Chinese shop in Chinatown the other day and they literally had the frogs so we can wait out and buy it.
okay. All right. Next. So Monique said, if I can get real
Money.
food to buy, yes, Monique. How you think I've been surviving on Japanese food? So yeah, I can go to the supermarket and I can get chicken. I've never bought
It was
an
Christopher.
entire chicken, a whole chicken. Yeah, me never buy a whole chicken yet, but there are wings. You have wings. You have the different parts of the chicken. Oh, and over here they sell every part of the chicken. When I say every part, I mean every part.
Gizzard. That's what you
So
mean?
yes, of course we know we eat gizzard. So yeah, that is
Yeah.
you can get that, but you can get the all. You can get what we call the fat. You can get that alone. The skin. Yes, the head. I've seen the head.
The head?
In a the head. I was surprised when I saw the chicken foot because me I like me never know. Like some in some places you can't see it, but you go to different areas, you see the chicken foot. The chicken foot is there, the chicken head is there, the
Monique.
chicken fat is there. What she say? What a time, yeah. Every yes, the bottom, you can get that alone. Everything them
So you
sell
can buy like
every
£3 a chicken
not
bottom.
not pound. You're not gonna see pounds, but you'll see it in kg.
Okay.
Yeah, you see it in kg. And if you go to, I think I showed it in one of my convenience store
You-
videos, and I showed that if your palate is big and you love to explore, you see
Yeah.
in the what we call grizzle. They sell that too. Even that, even jerk grizzle, I've seen in convenience store. Yes, oh yeah, that. So yeah, you have that. Every single thing that you can think about. That's would I say exotic? Yeah, you can say exotic.
I like that
I
they have variety. I love that. I mean, even though we might not buy it It's just so interesting seeing all of that. It excites me, honestly.
Nash say how
Honestly.
much of the frogs you buy.
Hello, miss. Don't worry yourself.
You
Don't
really
worry
have to
yourself
that?
about how much I bought, all right? Just know that I'm bringing some to Jamaica for you.
All right, next. That not see. Oh, difference. Did I miss anything up there? Difference in housing and food transportation. Did we
Hold
still
on a
up on the
minute.
food?
Chrissy, who is Christopher? Christopher is
Where's
killing me.
Chris is my friend, my singer friend. What him say? What Chris has say? Chris behave
Him never
himself.
telling a lie still.
What him say? You can't
Christopher
add the
said,
chicken.
bombastic side eye. Anyways, I can continue.
When they can't behave themselves. All right. Somebody, you sure a chicken? Yes, it's chicken. The thing is, oh, Japanese fried chicken is called karage. It tastes different. I hate their fried chicken.
What's different?
It not taste like chicken.
Is it that it's not seasoned to our liking,
It
or it
is
just
seasoned, but it's not seasoned the way we would like it, or with the seasoning that we would. They don't use a whole lot of seasoning. Like, let's just put that out there. It's not.
mm.
And what they call spicy, sometimes every time we see something, we say, "Oh, Japanese
Girl,
spicy." Not spicy.
girl. Today I bought barbecue. I bought spicy barbecue wings. Girl, it was barbecue, but I was still waiting on the spicy. Oh no. Oh
Even
no,
chips, even snacks when they
no,
have
no
spicy
spice.
on Doritos, no spice, like zero spice. But yeah, they don't like spice. Some they don't like spice at all. Most people don't like spice. Um, Money real yes, Monique. I can't get real food to purchase. Oh, their rice. Let me touch on the rice. So Japanese rice. Remember they use chopsticks, right? Um, Japanese rice is not like it's like we cook rice off a shelly. So it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Rice fish shelly.
Sticky
Japanese
rice. Uh-huh.
rice off a sticky.
Sticky rice.
Sticky rice. Because you're using the chopsticks, so you need to be able to it needs to be able to stick on the chopstick so you can take it up with the chop. So Japanese rice is sticky. It takes at first I didn't like cooking it. Like I can't it's hard to cook on the stove. But there's a workaround for it as we've heard over time. So what you can do, soak it in water like for 30 minutes, then you cook it on low flame. So let it boil, then you turn down, let it cook for a long time. Because of how it is, if you just put it in the pot and then say you're going to cook it like that, it not gonna turn out good. So what I do, most people over here, like almost every household, has rice cooker. Yeah. So it just make life easier. Even if I put it in the microwave to cook it, make life easier than putting it on the stove just like that to cook it. Yeah, so that's that for rice. Next, we still come back to food. Because I know I don't have more questions as it regards food. Um, Nash said something. Where is it? I'm missing something.
You were on the topic of housing from
Yeah, yeah,
Anna.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I realized that I missed something when what Andrine said. Um,
Mm.
do they just ignore issues straight across the board, even with their families, or just with outsiders, even with their people? They
Oh,
ignore, yeah, they ignore the issues even in the workplace. So they have, somebody said diplomatic relations have a lot to do with it. Yes, Chris. So if you are the head of something, you are respected just like that. And like hierarchy, and people respect hierarchy. It's not like you're in Jamaica with some like with no business. Some are with no business. Then you get me? With no business are who in charge. We just go speak with man and just no. Hierarchy is it, and they respect it that much. So if you have
good.
an first of all, you're not going to have an issue. Even if you have an issue, you're not going to say it. So I'm not going to know that you have an issue with the person at the top, because you're not going to say it. They will, if they have a good friend, they will maybe whisper it to the friend, but that's it. Even in and they have a thing called workplace harmony. that it's something that you must maintain. You have to maintain workplace harmony. So even if you have an issue, you just have to walk and work like nothing happened, and we move on with life. Yeah, zero. What you see on a scale when we have confrontation, out of a
True,
scale of
money.
0 to 10, which part Jamaica fall? Me say 20. On a scale of 0 to 10, where Jamaica fall for confrontation? Me say 20. Japanese, negative.
Wow.
Negative. They do not. They do not. They do not. So yeah, it's right across the board. Families and everything. Oh God, I don't even gonna get into the family part really, but a lot of the married people over here, them not really like each other. More like 100, yes, Andreen. Them not really like each other. Them just married, but them not like each other. Oh, sometimes they don't sleep in the same bed. Almost like most times. They come together. They come together for the sole purpose of procreation. Yeah. Money say I watch and maybe and other, but yeah, so all the big people know. So they come together for procreation. Yeah. That's it. They don't really have conversations in their homes. Um the money say God your money. Yeah, but you understand what I mean. They come together for procreation. They hardly like sleep in the beds together. They sleep in different rooms. If a mother has a child, then the mother is solely taking care of the child in a separate room. Yeah, there are other nitpicks like other little something. But yeah, any other question you can ask that. Maya, when Nashel did say, you can
It
answer
was
that.
Anna.
The
Anna
house,
was
the
asking
housing,
about housing and
housing.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, the housing. What is the difference in housing? Oh, she asked for housing, food, and transportation. All right, go
Okay.
Maya for housing.
Housing. So in the UK, it's a bit different as like even in renting like a place, you have to, like in Kingston, you just have your house and you just rent it out. It's completely the opposite. Yeah, you have like, and it's a thing where in the UK you have to pay a lot of taxes. So you're taxed for everything. So council tax, this tax, that tax.
You have to
So
pay for live here. You have to
housing,
pay for live in the people in
yeah, legit.
country.
You have, yeah. So it rehousing, if you're gonna rent somewhere, um, you have to have a license and you have to pay for that license in order to rent. Housing in certain areas in the UK can be more expensive because when you're in London, it's the place to be, so it's gonna be more
Yeah, yeah.
expensive. However, some of the houses, it's like this tiny for this great amount of money.
Mm.
Um, Kind of similar to Kingston because some places in Kingston expensive too, and it's just a little box, yeah. But yeah,
Tiny, tiny.
transportation, yeah, transport is expensive here. I'd like to think that
Mm-hmm.
it is expensive here.
Right.
Like even
Excuse
on
me,
the
Meg.
train. Mm? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so
Water
train
break.
wise, train is more expensive. Just to go to London, like a one trip, it's like £20. That's how much Jamaican dollar.
Tell me no, me no know.
Yeah, almost what
She
4,000.
say,
I'm gonna go to the maths, Crystal. Let us not act. I am not good. But yeah, like even to just get a taxi to go around the
eh.
corner, that's like £6. That's like what, $1,200. You understand?
Ooh,
So yeah,
ooh.
it's a bit more expensive. I mean, yes, you cannot compare it to Jamaican currency, but transportation is expensive here as well as housing.
Kim said she heard
It's
about
a nice little
television
place.
tax.
You
Is
give
it true?
thanks. Mm?
Kim said she heard about television tax. Is that true?
Yes, thank you so much for reminding me, Kim. As I said before, a lot of things, everything is taxed. So you have TV tax. So to watch like live TV, you have to have a TV license and you pay for that TV license. If not,
Mm.
they'll court will pick you up and all them look or something there. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You know, when we're in Jamaica, we have 4 or 5 TV and CBM, TVJ, cable, and all those things. You have to have a license here.
You have to have a license.
Yes, my love.
Um, Housing in Japan, them little bad. Them liquor bad. Um, Typically, let me try to give you the layout of a Japanese house. Like, okay, fine. You enter, so you know the front door for the Japanese. You enter. This is your front door. The first thing that you see when you enter your house is the kitchen. So you have your foot, you have the area genkan. So you leave your foot, you leave your shoes and your stuff there. Um, then you put on your inside shoes. Oh, I never talk about that for
Oh, I
school.
see that in the movies for real. That's a thing.
Yeah, you have. I have to have an inside shoes for your school. You have to have inside shoes.
Wow.
But me no, I was all you have your house slippers or whatever. I was always wearing slippers. Chris and
Mm-hmm.
Kadina behaving at the end of the chat though.
Chris
So
has
them
me
see it.
on.
Back of the
Chris has me
class.
on.
So yeah, Japanese houses. The first thing you enter is the kitchen. Mainly on the right side. And when I say kitchen, let me just it's like a little stove area. We use people have electric, people have cylinders, but it's just kind of not popular. So you can have the thingy where you the like the stove top, the plate top, if you want to call it that. So you have that. It's just a little area, little area. You have the little sink, you have your little part where you can put your dishes. Some you don't have no area to put your dish. Them you don't have no area to put nothing. It's just a little space, one little something, and you have to
Mm-mm.
work with that. Yeah,
Is
small,
this
small
right
box.
across the board?
Most like the older
Oh,
houses, yeah, the older houses, older apartments is that's the setup, right?
wow.
Next, so as I said, right side, you come in right side over there, so is the kitchen area. Right immediately across from that, bathroom. And the bathroom, so the toilet in almost in a lot of the houses, the toilet is separate. So the toilet is in one little room, sometimes no ventilation, you don't have no windows. Some of the apartments is like that. No windows. And then you have the bath. Um if you don't know, Japanese people, they shower. So at night they shower and then they soak in the bath. Okay?
Yeah.
So they shower and then they soak in the bath. I'm going to give a little Jamaica Kadina and Chris and Kim gonna be able to style. So how it is when they're showering here, so they do a lot of baths, right? That is mainly them thing. The showering part not important and the bath important, meaning they sit in there and they soak for a long time. It's soothing because they work hard, that kind of thing. And yeah. So what they do, soak a chicken.
Christopher, I don't know you, but please.
You may be seen before him get trouble.
Yeah.
Him quiet, but him get trouble
Christopher, don't quiet.
on
Me no Christopher. Christopher,
your
do not quiet.
face. Anyway, so yes, so
Andrine.
so what they do, Maya. So when they get home, the bath is set, right? With bath salt or whatever, to calm them down and make them go on. Um, what happens is that so they bathe in hierarchy too.
What?
They bathe in hierarchy.
The
So
father, then the
father,
daughter, then the.
so father, mother, then the older sibling, and then go down, and they all use the same bath water.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's the typical That's the typical way. But it's a she care about that. So yeah, that's the typical way for them to shower. And so they shower, as I said, the little shower business, which is not long. You just just wash off and get off the excess, whatever, and then them go in there. So and that is it. Them get up tomorrow morning, go and get ready and go to school, and then yeah, them do that again in the night.
Cycle continues.
Yeah. All right. Next,
Transportation.
transportation is pretty easy. Transportation is pretty easy. Trains, buses. Um, you can drive your own. So for me, I drive my own thingy. I drive my own car. Here. The company gives you that. The company gives you that. Um, you can acquire your own vehicle too, but it's also difficult. It can be difficult. It can be difficult. But transportation is fairly easy. It's not very costly. It's not very costly. What else? What else?
Troy asked a question.
What did he say? Where is it? In the same breath of the same. Yes, Mr. Same water. Oh no, no, no. All right, no. So the toilet. It's not the toilet water. I use it. It's not the toilet water. All right. So the toilet on top of the toilet, so it's not like on top of our toilets we can put stuff up there. You know, some people nice it up and put things. There's a little water thingy on top. So what happens is it is to preserve water. It is to preserve water. So when you flush the toilet, the water comes out on the top up there through the little pipe thingy. You can wash your hand, and then the toilet is also flushing. So it's not the toilet water that you're using. What's more?
Okay. I'm trying to picture it.
You're trying to
Still not
picture
there
it.
100%, but I believe you.
Yeah, yeah. I use it to wash
Yeah.
my hand too.
Oh, is it? I believe you.
You're right. You use it. No, me not nice it up. If you know anything,
Monique's gonna nice it
Kadeen,
up, you know.
Kadeen what me do? Kadeen what me do? No, me not. Yeah, so there's a little pipe on top of it. The water is to preserve water. That's that's
Nash flipping it. Nash the what most? That is a good
You
question.
know, so that kill me. It look like we're gonna do live every end of month. All right. All right, me I come Nash. Me see if I miss anything else up top. Me not think we miss anything else. Oh yeah, I'll come back on the taxes something. But yeah, Nash say Kim say me never come back at Jamaica. Wow. So you do me? Family and so?
August and so. I have a
August
question
and
for you. I have a question for you, but that's after you finish
okay,
with your
okay.
question.
No problem. Rudy in the building.
Rudy!
All right. What did Nash say? Let's go to what Nash said. What's the most interesting thing about being there? Peace of mind. If I'm not going to see, there's no me seeing a beryllium truck. I have to run go to my yard. You get me? Peace of mind. Like that, I mean, like me not gonna talk about financially or anything else, Nash or everybody. Me not gonna talk about that. First thing is peace of mind. You're safe. Like, I'm not saying things don't happen, right? I'm not saying things don't happen. Where I've been in my countryside, you know see much things. The most you'll hear, first of all, the police don't travel with guns over here. They don't have gun.
Same. Same here.
We not have gun. Them not well, sorry, no we sorry, I'm not Japanese. Them not have gun. them not have gone over here. Um, you may have heard last year, yeah, I think you have, where a former prime minister died. He was killed by it's just one of them Japan. I have a thing where I say Japanese people are crazy. It's because they don't speak, they don't talk a lot. Them buckle up everything inside, and they have a lot of opinions, but because of the society, so Japanese people don't think by themselves, right? It's a herd culture. They move in a herd. It's a group culture. So, like in schools, if you ask a student something, they will they're not gonna answer. Even if they know the answer, they'll not answer. Yes, they must summarize. So they use sword and katakana. Hey, anime fan, you know everything. You know more about Japan than me. So yeah. So they believe in group things. If one person give an answer in a class, Maya, if one person gives an answer, everybody else going to say the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody wants to be an individual. No. Them everybody have to speak the same way. Everybody have to behave
No
crazy,
look PNP
crazy.
and JLP, no look no
They
look
have
no.
they have that as the political things, but they hardly vote. Like
No, I'm just saying like on a whole, no opposition in any
two
regard
per
at any level.
two 2% of the population in Japan. 2% vote. And what's the population of Japan? 126 million people. 2% only vote. So yeah,
Interesting.
safety. First thing that comes to mind, positive things about being here. The first thing I'll say is safe. I've left my apartment open a week, not knowingly, and everything was there when I went back. Everything, like everything. Like you don't have to work. Maya, you can Lidge. People know Lidge. Lidge has lost his he lost his wallet some time ago, and money was in there, and get it back. Like you can just go
That's
to this
good.
the police station and get it back.
Amazing.
Amazing. Your phone. You can leave your phone drop in a train. You can even all right. You can leave your phone in a train, and you know so the train will go past your location and whatever. And you can go back and get it. Or in some cases they will send it to your based on and if they can find things and if you like if your wallet, if you have information in there about the where you live and something, they can send it to your location.
And this is where it starts from here. Because remember in school where you say don't share this and you don't share that. What is yours.
That is
It
exactly
transcends.
that
Yeah.
is exactly it. You don't touch what is not yours. It is not yours.
That's
You
good
leave
though.
it.
That's really
That
good.
is very good, very good, very good.
Commendable.
I love it. Monique said Christina come back. No, no joke. So the first thing is safety. Safety. You can go out at night. You can walk. You can by yourself. You don't have to look over your, because me come from Jamaica, like you go say, you know what, me go lock the car just the same because me know say it for lock. Cause maybe that one time something will happen, but you just do the things because you know they should be done, but it's not a necessity. Cause you come back and see your thing right at the same place, or somebody take it up, give it to somebody in authority, and you can get it back. So the first thing is safety. Um, it's good. It was my first time leaving my country. Me never go US before me when I come over here. I never go nowhere. It was my first time coming on a plane, going on a plane and leaving my country. So as I said, I wasn't expecting it. Me have no expectations. Me just come and to see this totally different culture from Jamaica. As I said, two different ends of the spectrum. It it allows you to be grateful. You get me? That you get to be somewhere so different.
You can
Something
appreciate other cultures, yeah.
and you can appreciate because there's some things, as I
Mm-hmm.
said, there are some things in Japan that you have to give them props. You have to
Mm-hmm.
if like I going somewhere else, another country or sometime another parish. Cause you know some people that leave them parish and go somewhere. Going some because we know in Jamaica 14 parishes or well soon 13 or whatever. Every parish have them different thing, right?
True. True.
Sometimes I say things over here to some Jamaicans and they say, no, some I was
Hmm?
small and think that. Imagine going to a next country. It opens your eyes to different things. It makes you see things from a different point of view, and you realize big thing. Another big thing: God and church. Remember Japanese culture. Today's Sunday. You know, this is the day for people to go out, go to the beach, and have fun. No church.
Yeah.
Nobody not think about church. Nobody not think about God. What is that?
Really?
You have churches, you have churches, you have some people, and I mean, you have some people that have not converted to Christianity. Some people, you have people here who don't believe in anything. Them just a live. They just live. They don't believe in a nothing. They don't believe in a Buddha. They don't believe in a nothing. Them just get up every day and go to work and go back home. That's what they believe in, or what that is what they do. No belief system in a higher power or a this or a that. Them just do them thing and them live. Them live long. No, just vibes, just vibes. Shabani, Shabani, I go behave yourself, my son. Big up yourself, my son. Behave yourself, just yes, just vibes. They live off of. But literally, them just live off of vibes. Um, they not care about when them dead. Like okay, and them live long, so them just a live until them dead, and that is just it for them. So that is another thing too. Like, oh my God, like Sunday come, Sunday come, your mind I say a church, church where, yeah, it's different matter, different. All right, whoa, time I go. And it's morning for me, but it's night for Maya.
Yes,
Well,
my love, my bedtime gone a long time.
all right, hold on. What are we missing? Chris said, I'd love to visit for technology, anime, games, and niche. Of course, we know this, but that living situation not safe at all. um, all right, what we missing? Casey said, a Berlin van drove up while I was at ATM today. But you say you run. Jeez, here in the toilet water part, and I can't behave. Oh, their behavior during the World Cup. Oh, of course, because Japan. So because all right, once Japan in a something, them a loyalist like we. Every country, them loyal to them. Once a country in a something, yeah. But during the World Cup it was you saw a different side for some people, for some people. Some people they dug in at it. Because I have students and that's the reason why we are like big friends because Manu, big up yourself, Manu, because of football. So we'll talk every day, and it's some conversation about football. And them come like if Manu play or something, you say them come, Christina. Cause some knows English. Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Man United. Oh my God! And they love say, oh my God. Especially when they don't have because the vocabulary is not so big, so they use the little words. But their behavior during World Cup was yeah, it was heightened because Japan in a it and Japan did beat ooh and yeah, it was a thing. So them feel good. Of course, as they should. Them did feel good and go and nice with themselves. So that was that for that. Any other questions we missing, Maya?
I'm not seeing any.
Any other question, people? We
We might
said
have to
one
do another.
hour
We might
and
have to do a part two, Chrissy.
yeah, man. We have to
Yeah.
go to part two.
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
I'm
Anything
not
else you
seeing
want to touch
any.
on, Maya? Anything else you want to touch on?
Quite frankly, nothing is coming to mind at this point. It's
Oh,
just that no.
there's a very nice question here for you.
How
he's
is it
he's a
like working with
physiotherapist, right?
NHS?
Physiotherapist. Oops.
Huh? He's a
That's
physiotherapist.
my
Oh,
son.
oh, I know him for real. He used to be
Yeah.
at KPH, yeah? You said?
Yeah.
I remember him for real.
All right, so
So
answer
you're
your big
working in the
question.
NHS.
Tell us what NHS is.
Chrissy, don't, you
Sorry.
don't need to know that, man. Yeah, so NHS is National Health Service. It's just
Oh.
like, you're working like in Jamaica, if you're working at KPH, you're working with Southeastern Regional Health Authority.
Ah.
It's not like is Ministry of Health you're working with. You're working with
Mm.
Southeastern Regional. So this is our
Okay.
division. Working in the NHS, it is similar to working in Jamaica. It's just a sense where they support their staff.
Mm.
So it's just like working with government, but there's a lot of staff support. So at my job, they focus on staff mental health a lot. That is very important. So that they always want to ensure that they're not overworking you. There's no staff burnout.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's very similar. I don't know what you mean when you're asking like what's it like. If you wanna ask like deeper
Specific.
questions, I'd be more
Yes.
able to explain. But it's quite similar. It's the only difference is the deeper interest in ensuring that staff health is at a top priority. Yeah.
Okay. So Siobhan, if you there's
Yeah.
something specific that you want Maya to answer, just put it in there.
Yeah.
Anything specific to NHS, because the fact that you ask
Mm-hmm.
about NHS, which means
Yeah.
you have an idea, so
Yeah, the fact that
you
he knew, yeah,
can
that's why I was amazed because the fact that he literally asked NHS, I'm assuming he has an idea of it. Yeah,
me know because me read no families to yes, so that's why me know a
yeah,
little bit about NHS. And
yeah, girl.
another girl, I don't think she's on here. Her name is Nurse Dale. I think I had sent you her YouTube. She talks about working in the
Oh,
UK a lot. So she was here when we were just starting. I don't think
mm-hmm.
she was the first person that commented.
And
So
then
yeah.
there's also a difference. There's also a difference working in the NHS as a nurse versus working in radiology versus working in
Mm.
physiotherapy.
Mm.
Different people have different experiences. Some people have crazy work hours, some might not. It varies.
Oh, as you mentioned that, do you have the 4 days work week just yet?
Yeah, girl.
I love that
Oh,
feel.
oh, hold on. This has always hold on. So you're talking about generally for
Yeah.
each profession. No, I'm not sure about that. But like in my
Uh,
profession, yeah. So we do have our 4-day work week. Yeah. So I'd go
nice.
to work maybe on a Sunday, and then I finish working on a Wednesday, and I have the rest of the week off
The rest
until
of
the
the day.
following Monday.
Big up
Mhm.
you. Me love that for you.
I
All right.
absolutely love that.
Of course. That's the life. Oh, so he said something. He said it was basically a compare and contrast with JA. So he wants to know what's the
Yeah. So as
compare
I
and
said,
contrast.
it's flexibility in the work hours as well, Siobhan. So
Money.
yeah, that's the difference. With in Jamaica, you have to work Monday to Friday plus extra hours.
Yeah.
Um, that is a vast difference here because you get to choose basically how and when you work. So
Mm. I don't have that yet. Japanese, first of all, Japanese culture is work until you drop. Work that literally work until you die. Nah, I'm not about that life though, but yeah, that's how they work over here. So I'm
yeah,
a regular Monday to Friday something. That's
oh
just
Monday
for
to
me.
Friday, 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
8:32, yeah. 8:30 to 4:30. Money so sometimes we want to come in
Money,
the next time, I don't bother
money,
walk
just
come.
come and done. Money, just come and done. Call it a
Money
day.
no, and that's the thing, Money, like I understand you fully because being away you get to experience some things, but it's up and down. So okay, I'm all right in this way. So like for me, the safety, you feel good, you feel safe, and everything. You're not gunshot. I don't remember what gunshot sound like. Yeah,
Yeah,
on the
girl.
most I'll hear is just ambulance or fire truck alarms, which goes off like quite frequently because everything is an emergency for them. Yeah,
Yeah, everything is an emergency for
everything
it.
is an
The slightest
emergency.
thing.
If there's an accident, trust me. So I've never known it wasn't an accident for me. So I one of my teachers was she was in an accident one day. She actually feels so bad about it, but yeah. So because she came on the road to follow me to the hospital to get an eye check, then she left, and then when I was passing, I realized that she had an accident. I mean, like, oh my god. I mean, the woman come out of her bed and dip on road. But anyways, after that, so when I got there, police, fire truck, ambulance, wrecker, everybody is there on the spot. Once there's an accident, no matter how small it is, two fire truck. You see two fire truck, you see two police. Hi, Khaleesi, you are so late.
Alicia,
She never did.
Alicia.
So yeah, everything is an emergency over here. So may I tell you, them prompt bad. It's like Jamaica, you have to wait. Oh, you call ambulance and then take. No, 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 not here, not here, not here. As something happens, police on them way, fire truck on them way, ambulance on them way, wrecker on them way. Because you can't hold up the road. You can't hold up the road. People have things to go to. You have work to get to. Children have to go to school. And yeah, them just on the go as per usual. So yeah, we diverted a bit. But yeah. Next thing, Monique said, but me definitely not go Japan. Cause me love my belly and me not supposed to have food issue. Girl, the thing is though, alright, so as I said, I find my things that I want to eat. You find your things. And as I said that somebody had mentioned something about seasoning or something, right? Pepper sauce. I saw something like that way up in the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, man. I just remember that I saw something when we were talking about the food thing. But yeah, Monique, you can find things, and especially if I live in the countryside, especially if you live in like Tokyo, um, as Maya had mentioned, if you live in like the big cities, you're going to pay more for rent and them kind of things. But things are more accessible to you. Things are more accessible to you. Um, you can get your little stuff. Somebody had mentioned something. Oh, as it regards food. So let me talk about the food seasoning business. No, I cannot get Maggie. I cannot buy Maggie in nowhere over here. I know Maggie vital to the cooking. I cook my own food, people. So I cook almost every day because I cook and I take my lunch to school. I don't eat school lunch. Um, at school, the teachers and the students they have school lunch, so they get school lunch. It's like every town provides lunch for the teachers and the students. If me you go get it, I would no maybe the teachers. I don't think the teachers pay, but ALTs like myself, I would have to pay for it. It costs like maybe 300 yen, which is call it 300 and something. There's 300 and something or almost 400 Jamaican dollars, right? So you can do that, but I cook my own food because I can't bother with the eat or something them when me I see in there, I'm gonna eat and yeah. So I cook my own food and I take my lunch to school every day. Um, I don't get seasonings like that over here. Thank God, there's a very dear friend of mine who has been supplying me with Maggie seasonings from 2020. Like, I mean, like a box. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, every time me I deplete, him send back. So I have my chicken seasoning, my jerk seasoning, all purpose. Him send pepper sauce, him send browning. Um now and again, him know some love chippies banana chips. Him send that to them look or something. But I have my seasoning because of him. He replenishes my stock every day, not every day, sorry. Every time it's depleting. So yeah, big up my friend. I don't think he's on here at all. Him order it and him send it for me.
That's so nice.
If not, you can go online for us to go online and to order it. Maybe from what the place name? Jamaica, Caribbean something something something. it's going to be pretty expensive to get it through DHL to come over here. Like enough money, enough. So I'm grateful for my friend who does that for me. Other people, you can go on maybe some other sites, and iHerb maybe sell you some things that you're familiar with, maybe like hair products and them things. Um, but to get things and to get food money, it not bad. You're not gonna get the regular thing. So me can't think about say, oh, me go have a chippies banana chips every day. No. Every month. No. Me now get that, right? Me now get snacks so me used to every day, every month. No. But just know say when me get it in a box, in a care package, me grateful and me eat it and me wait again.
Give thanks.
This is just the plug though, just to say I don't have any chippies banana chips. So just in case you want to send me something, a little package or
Hint, hint.
something, you can hit me up. Tigaz, girl, Casey, the blood. Casey, the blood. It has been over 3 years since I've
Chrissy,
had a Tigaz.
Chrissy, you know I see those things here.
Maya, good night. Go to your
It's
bed.
because I don't eat tigers and them stuff. I just cut my eye.
You don't eat Tigaz?
I do. I'm just boasting. Oh shit.
It's
I'm gonna send
alright.
you a package, Chrissy. Don't worry yourself. I'll send you a
Alright.
package.
Yeah. Yeah, so me eat tigers, me eat chippies and them something. Like those things, I'm not going to get them on a regular. Patty, I got patty, I went to one of the US base. I such a staircase. I went to one of the US base once, and that's I got me couldn't left hand by the box of patty. And it's like the little patty where I don't remember which part it make, but yeah, me did well love that. What else? What else? But as Mr. Monique, you can find things to eat. Not going to have the regular things that you have every single day, but yeah. I guess what they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So yeah, I guess. So right now, me dead in because it's been 3 years. 3 years without a tasty or a
A
tasty
zinger.
cheese pie. You know what?
A
Maybe not
zinger
to go
to
down
I
it.
know you love zinger.
Meyer! And
Hush,
Kalisa always
hush,
send
hush.
me picture. That's so nice, Patty cousin. It tastes good. Let me just leave it. Sir, yes, when you don't have the nice, when you don't have the real thing, me I go take it. And me I go enjoy it. Chop, leave me alone, man. Maya, somebody said my niece. Who is I don't know. I don't know. Is I don't have no uncle or no auntie. Oh, my auntie, auntie.
I know
Hi,
man,
my
I'm not auntie name Boo, you know.
auntie.
Hi, Auntie Boo.
And because her son them call her boy now. Hi,
Aw.
auntie. Oh my god. Anyways, that was a Lord of His mercy.
Auntie
Casey, no.
Badanan.
All right. The time I go away, people still are come on. So I don't have nothing for the show.
I like that. I like that. Them not have anything
I
to do.
love it.
Come, guys, come and watch us. We like to talk. But we're going to cut it short, though.
We're going to set another one for maybe the
Yeah,
end
we're
of
going to
so
have to do that.
maybe we can do end of the month. If we have time, we can try to do one at every end of the month. We'll see. But what
I
we
don't
can do
mind.
also is to put in questions. Here, Kim say part two. All right, no problem. We'll definitely do a part two. Um, all right. So the part two, yeah, we'll talk about that. But if you have questions, any question at all, where you want to ask we, um, you can send it. You have one number.
Yeah.
Everybody, yes, I have one number and something.
Because in that way, we're better able to answer all the questions and not overlook any.
Right. So we can say, all right, this. Yeah. So any questions, you can send it to us. Anything else you want to ask about the food or anything where you see or anything. If you're here from my side, from my YouTube channel, thank you for being here. Please go and subscribe to Moya's YouTube channel. What am I doing? Of course. Thank you so much for being here. I have a question. Oh, Kalisa has a question. Okay. For the late bugs.
My subscribers, please subscribe to
Oh,
Christina Clark's channel as well.
tonks. Here,
Yeah.
that is a
Yes.
question.
Wanna not miss me? Of course, Sister Judas.
Her at is Amoy Santana.
Eh,
Amoisantana. Amoy Santana. And oh, tongues, Lord, enough of the going so nice
wanna
and
stop
pretty.
it, no man. Wanna stop it, no.
Stopping. Songs. But yeah, Amoy Santana. If you have not followed her yet, if you're not following her yet, Amoy Santana at Amoisantana, and my channel is my name, Christina Clark.
Siobhan is asking about PTO in the UK.
Yes. Oh yes, somebody asked about that, Chris. Chris. What is the PTO?
So
No, Troy. Oh, Troy asked. What is the PTO like working in the UK?
okay, so it's comparing it to JA. I was in the government system, so you had to earn your vacation days. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you had to earn your vacation days. When I first started, I wasn't able to take vacation for the first year because you earn it. But I'm telling you, when you're employed here, moment you sign your contract and you come to work, you're automatically given your days. So those are
Mm.
yours. You can take it whenever. So I've
Mm.
been here since September and I've taken vacation in January, 2 weeks in January, 3 weeks in May. December again, we're going to it, and we don't know what might
Uh,
happen in between that. So you get a lot of days. I don't remember the full amount of days, but I know it's more than in Jamaica, and you're automatically given your days as you start working. Yeah.
that nice bad. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for over here, the fact that I am an ALT, assistant language teacher, um, it's different. Japan depend the workaholic business. I saw them stay, but it's not necessarily so as it regards the work hours. So my work hours and their work hours different. They work. They come to work like even sometimes 2 hours before me or hour before me, and they're there past the time. Like yeah. Um, in my company, it's not so much. I don't get a lot of days. Don't get a lot of days. Um, how many days? With every year though, you get additional. So you maybe get a one day add on one or two more. But the thing is with Japan also is that there are a lot of holidays. So we have a lot of holidays over here, and there are some days where holidays plus sometimes you go to like if you go to work on a Saturday, it's like yeah, school can keep on a Saturday out of the norm. But then you get your Monday off. So we don't get a
Okay.
lot of days, but Japan has a lot of holidays, so it not seems so burdensome.
Yeah.
Um, then there are also days that the company gives you that well them place it strategically in different areas, different times of the year where you forget where you can take off. So it's not so bad. I don't want to say I'm overworked. I don't say that because even the
Yeah.
workload as a LT is I don't do much.
That's another thing I'd like to talk about. I'm I'm grateful for the fact that going to work, getting home, I'm not stressed.
Not stressed.
So I'm never stressed coming from work, and I'm so appreciative of that. The workload is way lighter here than it is in my past
Mm-hmm.
employment. Yeah. Also, if you're working night duties in Jamaica, when I was working, I would be at work from 8:30 in the morning. right? And my night duty would start at 5 p.m., right? So I'm working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., continuing until 2 a.m. the following morning. Then I get my break, and then work starts again at 8:30 in the morning until 12 noon.
That's a
That was
lot.
work life.
Wow.
However, here, so you do not work the day of your night duty.
Mm, which makes sense.
You do not work the day of your night duty. You're coming in the night at 7. So you'd leave at, is it 6 in the morning? Yeah. You'd leave at 6 in the morning, come in at 7, leave at 6 in the morning, and you do get your break in between. You also get the following day off. So you get time to rest. You understand?
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
hmm
Love
So
it.
those are the things I really appreciate.
Yeah.
hmm
Um, I always love to say, like, when I say I'm a teacher, like I'm an ALT, as I said, assistant language teacher. So I'm not, most times I'm not in charge of the class. So what I do is,
hmm
like, mainly my duty here is to have conversations, English conversations with the students, help them with their work, correcting, and do fun English activities. You know what I get? You know what happens? Like Maya say, when she reach home, she's not stressed. You know what
hmm
happens with me when I get? It's just that me can't wait to reach home, because there will be a time where me just sit down there like for 2 or 3 periods and I have nothing. So what
Oh,
I get stressed from is doing nothing, and
nothing.
you just get, yeah,
Imagine that. Who would have thought?
right. So I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not the person in charge of the class. For
Yeah.
the classes are for 50 minutes. 50 minutes, yeah, the classes are for 50 minutes. I'm not the person in charge of the class for the 50 minutes. What I'm in charge of is, like, maybe the first 10 minutes. And some teachers, they don't want you to do anything like that. So you are just in the class, walking around, correcting students' work, or marking some papers after they do some tests, or marking presentations. So they do presentations with me,
hmm
that kind of thing. But I'm not the person
You're not
in
overworked, are
charge.
you?
I'm not overworked. I'm not the person in charge of the 50 minutes of the class. However, I'm not
hmm
saying there are other persons though who have that, right? So, like, even if you're working in elementary school, you have more to do than a person who works in junior high school or high school. And also, if you work at a English conversation school, those jobs you work like 6 days a week, and you are the person in charge, so you teach that entire 50 or how much minutes you have. But the thing is, you get paid more if you're working there. But you have to do, wear your things, where you perform, or do the heap of work, or the less, or you just know what to do. You have to know how to make it work.
Yeah,
um
and just work-life balance is
Work life
also a factor.
balance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And as Maya mentioned too, that it's easier to travel. So for to be living in Japan, it's easier to travel to the other countries. Taiwan is literally 30 minutes, 30 minutes away. Malaysia is right over there. So South Korea did it. So you're in the Eastern world. You want to try. I haven't yet gone out of the country, but I've been to several other places in Japan. But
Mm-hmm.
because of COVID, but no free up. So we're attacking that.
Yeah.
Coming in the in summer, going down, go, and it's cheap to
Yes.
travel to the
Yes.
other
Yes.
Asian countries from Japan. So yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, Chevron, go away. Where you going with that?
Chevron
Chevron,
needs to go to his bed.
you hear what me say? You hear what me say? South, south. when I when the one day I go, me not ever go mention the name. Next thing me mention the name and he reach over here for me. Every day him fire them Lego missile in the ear. Japan I send out one and I say, oh, that Korea, that Korea have fired a missile. So yeah. But yeah, it's easier to travel from Japan to the other Asian countries. Here, you will see on my channel, you will see when I go. to the first country. That's coming up later this year. So let me just so you can keep your eyes open. It's coming up later this year. My first other country that I'll be traveling to. I'm not telling you, but yeah. You
It's a
will see. You will
surprise.
you will see. It's a surprise. All right, so yeah, Maya, Siobhan asked something.
Yes, there. You can travel go Europe with ease. Yes, because you have your BRP. Yeah, you can.
We can't believe Siobhan. So
Siobhan, I
you
think I'll
know,
be seeing you soon. Based on these questions, I feel like I'll be seeing you soon.
you look like you might come over there soon. So you're not going
Hmm.
to chat, but you hear me. No, I don't hear the missiles, sorry. Like him they out and I see part of the or something, just it's just a warning. Me mean like by your phone, on Twitter or something, you see them say, okay, just letting the country know that Korea, as Chris say, left mass, yeah, me not even call him name Chris. Left him out of it. But yeah, sure. But yeah, we there whoa, so we are going. Here, coffee
We
time,
have to wrap
Maya.
it up now. We gotta call it tonight, guys.
Call it and it's there for me. So now it's
See?
9:51 a.m. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah.
So
So for
we'll,
me they just start, but Maya needs to go to her. What time is it,
yeah.
Maya?
It is now 12:51
Twelve fifty
a.m.
one a.m. So Maya morning just start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Question
So,
Chris have a question. Go
Chris,
on. We're going to a part two, or three, or four, or five, because it like when you love this. How you manage
oh
oh,
Jesus,
that's a
Chris.
all right, how I manage the earthquake. So if you everybody there must know say um Japan is known for earthquakes and also the fact that so I've lived in two prefectures. Prefectures meaning like in a Jamaica in the United States state. So I have lived the first prefecture I lived in was Ibaraki. I'm now living in Fukushima, right? And Fukushima is where, if you know anything about Japan and its history, or you remember around the time of 2011, March 11, 2011, there was a huge earthquake, the Great East Japanese earthquake. Yeah, it happened in that prefecture, Fukushima, where I now live. So yeah, how I manage the earthquakes? Why? Me just manage, you know.
You and God,
Me just
God have
manage.
you.
God just I have good. There's a gentleman. He's a Jamaican. He have a YouTube channel. So his name is the name of the channel is I think Black in Japan. In last year, he was saying that he had a dream and something and that a big earthquake was coming and yada yada and something. Um, then he asked for persons who wanted earthquake bags. I was supposed to buy mine from a long time and I didn't. So I ended up getting an earthquake bag from him. So it has essentials in there, water, is there food in there? I think I put cup soup in there. But you know, things for earthquake, just in case you need to. So that travels in my car. You almost catch me, but me change my mind because of the earthquakes. So yes, I have that earthquake bag with all those things, flashlight and bedding, and it travels. It doesn't leave my car. It stays in there just in case something happens and I can't go home and I just need. And I also have another bag with clothes and clothes and them little necessities there. I manage. I just manage with God. As it regards the earthquakes. I don't know. God, I gotta keep me. The biggest one I felt was 7 point something. The magnitude was 7 point something. Yeah, man, thank you for prayer. Me know you pray, Kev. Thank you for prayer for keep me over here. God alone and honor, right? The prayers. But the biggest one I felt was about 7.4 or 3, something about magnitude earthquake in 2021. 2021, I think. And yeah, it was the first time that me I say, all right, no, sir. Like the place not stop shake. It never did that stop. It just a shake, it just a shake. Yeah, it a shake, yeah. And that was, so I'm not afraid, but yeah, the one that did make you like, All right. Okay. You can't stop now. You can't stop now. And yeah, but gotta keep we shake it or shake. Gotta keep we. So yeah, we're there here a long time now. Thank you for being here. Thanks.
Yes,
Thanks,
guys. Thank you for showing
everyone.
up and
Who's
asking your
been
questions.
yes, and please, as I said before, send the question. So if any, we're going to do it again. If time permits and we can do it like every month to do a check in, and
Yeah.
if anybody else want to join, like if any other YouTuber there also want to join, we can do a little check in every month, so
Mm-hmm.
that to keep you guys updated or anything, any little thing we can talk about it, because
Yeah.
we're about this life now. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. On the come on and on talk with we and
Yeah,
asking the
them talk,
questions,
man.
and
They
you're
did.
just a lovely bunch. Well, here,
Mm-hmm.
Kalisa, do this at the end of every month if you guys have the time. Okay, thanks. When the need for invitation, oh sure, most definitely.
Say
We
less.
can anytime, Casey. Thanks for having us, Japanese friend and UK new friend.
Hey,
Thanks, Chris.
Christopher.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you so much. We're a big singer friend. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone. We truly appreciate it. Trust me. When we're doing this, we don't know what will come on apart from like family. But
Yeah.
um I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful
Yeah.
for
Thank you
everyone
guys so much for
being
showing
here.
up
Thank
for
you.
real.
As I said, send your questions. We're going to do this again. Maybe not next month. Since I'm on spring break, maybe Maya, if we can maybe do it maybe week after next
Yeah.
or something. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
So before I go back to school, and we'll let you guys know. We'll put it out and share the link and something so that you guys can see. Thank you so much for being here,
Hope you guys
everybody.
enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
did.
hope you enjoyed. See you
Chrissy,
again.
next time I'll ask you the question that I had for you. Okay?
It's okay. All right
Mm-hmm.
then.
I'll ask you
Uh,
next time.
all right then. Cool. Look,
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I'm going to talk to you about that because that's definitely what I plan to do. That's definitely what I plan to do. That's definitely what I plan to do. But yeah, I'm going to talk to you after this, Chris. Thank you guys again. I can't say thank you enough. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you. My day is just like, I'm not going to bed. But wake up already. But just make some breakfast. But thank you. Sleep well, Moya, my
Bye.
sissy.
Nice seeing you.
When you hear
Bye,
me say my
guys.
sister, when you hear me say my sister, me I talk about Kalisa. But when you hear me say sissy, me I talk about Maya. Thank you guys so much. Auntie Cindy, Nash,
Bye.
everybody, Kadeen,
Everybody.
Chris, Monique, Monicia, Casey,
Everybody.
Andreen,
Anna.
Kevin, Troy. Yeah, make a national everybody who anybody okay. Those
Andreen.
Siobhan, everybody. Once you're here, if you're silent listener and everything, thank you.
That's fine.
Thank you, thank you. Even see like somebody just joined again. We're just leaving, but thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. Go over to Maya's channel. It's at AMOISANTANA. I'm at Amoy Santana. Subscribe to her channel. Watch her
And
videos.
Christina, your own
Yeah,
as
and you
well.
subscribe to me. Big up on yourself. Thank you again. We can't stop saying thank you. Me go just stand and say thank you for the whole time. Bye guys. Thank
Bye.
you so much, and look out for the next live. If not next week, then the week after. But come with your questions and everything. Thank you so much. Bye bye,
Yeah.
Moya.
Bye, boo.
See
Take care.
you. Bye bye.
Bye. How this gonna